Welcome to our channel, Elevate English. Today, we come to the final part of our story. This is part 3 of the case of the missing necklace. In part 1, we met Lord Harrington. His wife's diamond necklace was stolen. We met Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. We found a gold button at the crime scene. In part 2, we visited Mr. Blackwood. We found that he was missing a button. We discovered that Lady Harrington had confessed. She said she stole the necklace to pay a debt to a dangerous man named Mr. Devereux. Holmes and Watson caught Mr. Devereux. They recovered the necklace. The case seemed to be solved. But was it really solved? Was Lady Harrington telling the truth? Was Mr. Devereux the real villain? Or was there more to the story? In this final part, we will discover the shocking truth. We will uncover a deeper conspiracy. We will learn the real story behind the missing necklace. And we will find out what really happened that night at the party. Let us return to the story. My name is Dr. John Watson. I am a doctor. I am also a writer. I write about the cases of my friend, Sherlock Holmes. He is the greatest detective in the world. He can solve any mystery. He can find any criminal. He sees things that others do not see. He thinks in ways that others do not think. When we last left our story, Holmes and I had just recovered the necklace. We had arrested Mr. Devereux. Lady Harrington had confessed. Lord Harrington had forgiven her. The case was closed, or so we thought. We returned to our apartment at 221B Baker Street. I was tired. I was relieved. I was happy that the case was over. I sat in my chair. I read the newspaper. I drank a cup of tea. I relaxed. But Holmes was not relaxed. He was pacing the room. He was thinking. He was deep in thought. He looked troubled. He looked worried. He did not seem satisfied. Something was bothering him. Something was not right. I said, "Holmes, what is wrong? The case is solved. The necklace is recovered. The thief is in prison. Lady Harrington confessed. Everything is fine. Why are you so worried?" Holmes stopped pacing. He looked at me. He said, "That is the problem, Watson. Everything is too neat. Everything is too perfect. Lady Harrington confessed too easily. Mr. Devereux gave up too quickly. The necklace was found too easily. Something does not feel right." I said, "What do you mean?" Lady Harrington was desperate. She was scared. She made a mistake. She confessed. It makes sense. Holmes shook his head. He said, "No, Watson. It does not make sense. Think about it. Lady Harrington is a wealthy woman. She has access to money. She has access to resources. Why would she go to a loan shark? Why would she borrow money from a dangerous man? She could have asked her husband. She could have asked her family. She could have sold some of her jewelry. She had many options. But she chose to go to a criminal. That does not make sense." I thought about it. He was right. It did not make sense. Lady Harrington had many options. She was not desperate. She was not poor. She had resources. She had support. Why would she turn to a loan shark? Holmes continued. "And there is something else. The button. The gold button we found at the crime scene. It belonged to Mr. Blackwood. He said he lost it at the party. But he was nervous. He was sweating. He was hiding something. Why would he be so nervous if he was innocent? Why would he hide something if he had nothing to hide?" I said, "Maybe he was nervous because he was being accused of a crime. Anyone would be nervous. He was innocent. He was scared. It makes sense." Holmes said, "Perhaps. But there is more. I visited the tailor. The tailor who made Mr. Blackwood's jacket. I asked him about the button. He said that he only makes those buttons for a few customers. He keeps records. He has a list of names. I asked him for the list. He gave it to me. I looked at the list. Do you know what I found?" I said, "No, Holmes." "What did you find?" Holmes said, "I found the name of another man. A man who also has a jacket with the same buttons. A man who was also at the party that night. A man who has a very good reason to steal the necklace." I was shocked. I said, "Who is it, Holmes? Who is this man? Holmes said, his name is Lord Harrington. The victim, the husband, the man who hired us. He has a jacket with the same buttons. He was at the party. He had access to the necklace. He had a reason to steal it. I could not believe it. I said, Lord Harrington? But why? Why would he steal his own wife's necklace? It does not make sense. Holmes said, that is what we need to find out, Watson. We need to dig deeper. We need to ask more questions. We need to find the truth. The next day, we received a letter. It was from Lord Harrington. He wrote, Mr. Holmes, please come to my house immediately. Something has happened. Something terrible. I need your help. Please come quickly. We traveled to Lord Harrington's house. We arrived in less than an hour. Lord Harrington met us at the door. He looked pale. He looked worried. He looked scared. He was shaking. He said, Mr. Holmes, thank you for coming. Please come inside. Something terrible has happened. We entered the house. We walked to the library. Lord Harrington sat down. He took a deep breath. He said, my wife is gone. She disappeared. She left a note. She said she could not live with the shame. She said she was sorry. She said she was going away. She said she would never return. I was shocked. Lady Harrington had run away. She had left her husband. She had left her home. She had left everything behind. Holmes was calm. He said, Lord Harrington, I am sorry to hear this, but I must ask you some questions. I must be honest with you. I have been investigating the case. I have found some new evidence. I believe there is more to this story than Lady Harrington's confession. Lord Harrington looked confused. He said, what do you mean? My wife confessed. She told the truth. She stole the necklace. She gave it to Mr. Devereux. The case is solved. There is nothing more to investigate. Holmes said, I am not so sure, Lord Harrington. I have reason to believe that your wife is innocent. I have reason to believe that she was protecting someone. I have reason to believe that the real thief is still out there. And I have reason to believe that you are involved. Lord Harrington's face turned white. He said, what are you implying, Mr. Holmes? Are you accusing me? I am the victim. I hired you. I trusted you. How could you accuse me? Holmes said, I am not accusing you, Lord Harrington. I am simply asking questions. I am trying to find the truth. I found a button at the crime scene. It was a gold button. It matched the buttons on Mr. Blackwood's jacket. But I also discovered something else. I discovered that you have a jacket with the same buttons. I discovered that you were at the party. I discovered that you had access to the necklace. I discovered that you had a very good reason to steal it. Lord Harrington was silent. He was pale. He was shaking. He looked like he was going to faint. He said, I do not know what you are talking about. I did not steal the necklace. I would never do such a thing. It is impossible. It is ridiculous. Holmes said, is it? Let me tell you what I think happened. I think you stole the necklace. I think you planned it carefully. I think you wanted the insurance money. I think you were in debt. I think you were desperate. I think you hired Mr. Devereux to help you. I think you framed Mr. Blackwood. I think you made your wife believe that she was the thief. I think you manipulated her. I think you used her to cover up your crime. Lord Harrington was crying. He was sobbing. He said, please, Mr. Holmes, please stop. You are right. You are completely right. I did it. I stole the necklace. I planned the whole thing. I am so sorry. I am so ashamed. I am a terrible person. Holmes was calm. He said, tell me everything, Lord Harrington. Tell me the whole truth. Do not leave anything out. Lord Harrington took a deep breath. He wiped his tears. He said, I was in debt. I had made some bad investments. I lost a lot of money. I was going to lose everything. I was going to lose my house. I was going to lose my reputation. I was going to lose my family. I did not know what to do. I was desperate. I was scared. He continued, I heard about Mr. Devereux. I heard that he could help people. I heard that he could make problems disappear. I went to him. I asked for his help. He said he could help me. He said he would arrange everything. He said he would find someone to take the blame. He said he would make it look like a robbery. He said he would make sure I got the insurance money. He said, I agreed. I gave him the necklace. I told him to sell it. I told him to keep some of the money. I told him to give me the rest. But then, he betrayed me. He kept all the money. He kept the necklace. He threatened to tell everyone. He threatened to ruin me. I was trapped. I did not know what to do. He said, my wife found out. She was angry. She was hurt. She was betrayed. But she loved me. She wanted to protect me. She decided to confess. She decided to take the blame. She said she would tell the police that she stole the necklace. She said she would tell them that she gave it to Mr. Devereux. She said she would protect me. She said she would save me. She sacrificed herself for me. He cried. He said, I am a terrible person. I do not deserve her. I do not deserve anything. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everything. Holmes was silent. He looked at Lord Harrington with pity. He said, Lord Harrington, what you did was wrong. It was very wrong. You lied. You cheated. You stole. You manipulated. You hurt your wife. You hurt your friends. You hurt everyone who trusted you. You have committed a crime. You will have to face the consequences. Lord Harrington nodded. He said, I know. I am ready to face the consequences. I am ready to go to prison. I am ready to lose everything. I deserve it. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everything. Holmes said, you will have to go to the police. You will have to confess. You will have to tell them the whole truth. You will have to face justice. But before you do, I need to find your wife. I need to find Lady Harrington. I need to bring her back. She does not deserve to suffer for your crimes. She is innocent. She is a victim. She is a hero. She sacrificed everything for you. She deserves better. Lord Harrington said, please, Mr. Holmes. Please find my wife. Please bring her back. Please tell her I am sorry. Please tell her I love her. Please tell her I will make things right. Holmes stood up. He said, I will do my best, Lord Harrington. I will find your wife. I will bring her back. I will make sure she knows the truth. I will make sure she knows that she is innocent. I will make sure she knows that she is loved. We left the house. We traveled to the city. We searched for Lady Harrington. We asked around. We checked hotels. We checked train stations. We checked everywhere. We could not find her. She had disappeared. She had left no trace. She had vanished. But Holmes was determined. He did not give up. He kept searching. He kept asking. He kept looking. He knew he would find her. He knew he would bring her back. Finally, after 3 days, we found her. She was in a small town. She was staying in a small inn. She was alone. She was sad. She was broken. She was crying. We entered the room. She looked up. She saw us. She said, Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, why are you here? Please leave me alone. I do not want to see anyone. I do not want to talk to anyone. I want to be alone. Holmes said, Lady Harrington, I have something to tell you. I have found the truth. Your husband confessed. He told me everything. He told me about the debt. He told me about Mr. Devereux. He told me about the plan. He told me that you were innocent. He told me that you sacrificed yourself for him. He told me that he loves you. He told me that he is sorry. He told me that he wants to make things right. Lady Harrington started crying. She said, he told you? He confessed? He admitted everything. Holmes said, yes, Lady Harrington. He confessed. He admitted everything. He told me the whole truth. You are innocent. You did nothing wrong. You are a victim. You are a hero. You sacrificed everything for your husband. You saved him. You protected him. You loved him. Lady Harrington cried. She said, I did it because I love him. I love him so much. I could not let him go to prison. I could not let him lose everything. I had to protect him. I had to save him. Holmes said, I understand, Lady Harrington. You did what you thought was right. You did what you thought was best. But now, the truth is out. Now, your husband is ready to face the consequences. Now, you do not have to hide anymore. Now, you can go home. Lady Harrington said. But what about him? What will happen to him? Will he go to prison? Will he lose everything? Will he be ruined? Holmes said, yes, he will face the consequences. He will have to go to prison. He will have to pay for his crimes. But he is ready. He is ready to face justice. He is ready to make things right. He wants you to know that he loves you. He wants you to know that he is sorry. He wants you to know that he will always love you. Lady Harrington nodded. She said, I will go home. I will go back to him. I will support him. I will stand by him. I will help him through this. He is my husband. I love him. I will never abandon him. We took Lady Harrington back to London. We brought her to her husband. Lord Harrington was waiting. He hugged her. He cried. He said, I am so sorry, my love. I am so sorry for everything. I will never forgive myself for what I did. I will never forgive myself for hurting you. I will never forgive myself for using you. I love you. I will always love you. I will make things right. I promise. Lady Harrington hugged him. She said, I love you too. I forgive you. I will always be with you. We will get through this together. We will rebuild our lives. We will find a way. I believe in us. Holmes and I watched them. We were moved by their love. We were moved by their forgiveness. We were moved by their determination. Holmes said, they have been through a lot. They have faced many challenges. They have made many mistakes. But they have each other. They have love. They have hope. They will get through this. They will rebuild their lives. They will find a way. I said, what will happen to Lord Harrington? Will he go to prison? Holmes said, yes, he will go to prison. He will have to face the consequences of his actions. But he will be a better man when he comes out. He will have learned from his mistakes. He will have changed. He will have grown. And he will have his wife by his side. That is all that matters. And so, the case of the missing necklace came to an end. Lord Harrington went to prison. He served his time. He apologized for his crimes. He made amends to everyone he had hurt. He rebuilt his life. He rebuilt his relationship with his wife. He became a better man. He became a better husband. Lady Harrington stood by her husband. She supported him. She loved him. She forgave him. She helped him become a better person. She never stopped believing in him. She never stopped loving him. She was a true hero. She was a true inspiration. Mr. Blackwood was cleared of all suspicion. He was innocent. He was a victim of circumstance. He was a victim of Lord Harrington's scheme. He went back to his life. He continued his work. He continued his friendships. He was relieved that the truth had come out. Mr. Devereux was sentenced to prison. He was a criminal. He was a con artist. He was a manipulator. He had preyed on vulnerable people. He had taken advantage of desperate people. He had caused a lot of pain. He had caused a lot of suffering. He got what he deserved. And Holmes and I returned to our apartment at 221B Baker Street. We sat by the fire. We smoked our pipes. We reflected on the case. Holmes said, "It was a fascinating case, Watson. It had many twists and turns. It had many surprises. It had many lessons. It taught us about human nature. It taught us about love. It taught us about forgiveness. It taught us about the consequences of our actions." I said, "It was a difficult case, Holmes. It was a sad case. It was a case about greed. It was a case about desperation. It was a case about betrayal. But it was also a case about redemption. It was a case about forgiveness. It was a case about love." Holmes nodded. He said, "Yes, Watson. In the end, love won. Forgiveness won. Hope won. That is the most important lesson of all." Thank you for listening to Dark Tales on our channel, Elevate English. We hope you enjoyed this story. We hope you were captivated by the mystery. We hope you were moved by the characters. We hope you were inspired by the lessons. The case of the missing necklace is now complete, but there will be more dark tales in the future, more mysteries, more adventures, more lessons. Stay tuned. The next story is coming soon. See you in the next adventure. Goodbye and good luck.